And we're live.
Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is doing super well this morning. There we go. Good morning. And good morning from our little friend, Tiny Matt. He's already been dipping into the coffee. We are ready to rock and roll with our Thursday, December 8th edition of our Dynamite One Day Deals. Hope everyone's doing well. Um, we've got quite a pile over here to the left-hand side of me on my desk. I feel actually a little crowded to the right, but you guys are going to be so excited for what I've got to show you today. Um, this year in particular, we've been pretty focused on getting everybody organized because I firmly believe that if you are organized and you can see your stuff and you know where your stuff is, you are going to be crafting more. So today does have a bit of a theme. It is a mint julep theme, so to speak, or a black theme, depending on which one I'm going to show you today. And the deals today are all from our uh, partner Sizzix. We've got some great items from Sizzix to show you today. Tiny Matt says, good morning. And we will get rocking and rolling with our Dynamite One Day deals. Now, just to recap, if you would like to go and get our one day deals, you're going to go right here to papercraftersworkshop.ca. There will be a banner up on the homepage. You simply click that and it'll take you right to the deals. Now, being Thursday, the store is open. So when we open at 10 o'clock, if there's anything left, those deals will also be available in store. The store is open today until 7 p.m. So again, these are while quantities last. But if there are still deals available, they will be available right until 7 o'clock tonight when we close the doors. And then once again online until midnight or until they sell out. So let's jump in with some big savings on big storage. We have two sets of storage binders from Sizzix. I think this one is upside down. Here we go. We have the um, mint julep binder and we have the black Tim Holtz storage binder. They are both very similar on the inside. I'm just going to double check. This one only comes with the binder, but it works with a number of the storage pockets and the adapter binder. This mint julep one, I believe, is also just the binder as well.
They both are just the binder, no inserts.
Okay, thanks, Matt. So when you open it up, you've got this large, sturdy double ring to hold your storage binder pages. They look so pretty when they are sitting on your shelf. And then if you are traveling with them and just to keep them sturdy, you're going to zip them back up again. So the mint julep is a little bit bigger than the black one. Thickness wise, I think they're the same. So they should be able to hold the same amount of dies. And today, if you've already seen the sneak peek, 40% off. Both the mint julep and the black Tim Holtz, 40% off. If your goal is to get even more organized in 2023, then you're going to want to snag a few of these storage binders for your stash. And you know what? Maybe wrap them up. Maybe put them under the tree to me, from me. This would be super fun to open up and act all surprised, even though you bought it for yourself. Next up is an even bigger storage binder. So if you've got big dies, if you've got slim lines and that kind of thing, we have this great big binder uh, from Sizzix as well. This will fit in your Calyx unit, in your cube storage unit. I just went over and double checked mine over there. And this one does come with pages. So there's the binder, there's a magnetic sheet, and there's 5 storage inserts. Let's see if I can open up this bag here. It's all taped up. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get it open. But hey, there's a picture here on the back. So you've got a magnetic sheet for some really big dies. You've got a very big pocket. So this would be great for some of your slimline dies or your Elizabeth's Craft dies. And then you've got 3 sheets that have the smaller pockets for some of your smaller deals or deals. You can tell where my mind is for your smaller dies. But big deals, big deals. This binder today only is $20. That's 60% off. That's crazy. Just crazy talk. And then you can get additional inserts for that binder as well at 25% off today. So lots and lots of great options for your die storage. Wrap it up, put it under the tree for yourself, and get organized in 2023. Um, we're going to let's talk about the pockets first, or the envelopes. So we also have 3 types of storage envelopes on deal today. Look at these guys. So there is the larger one. This one is 9 by 6 1/4. So again, really good. I think they will fit the Elizabeth Crafts. I just happen to have one over here. Yes, they will fit the Elizabeth Craft dies. They will fit a lot of your longer dies, or you can put a bunch of smaller dies on the inside, especially if you have magnetic sheets to fit with it. So these ones are the storage envelopes, 659254. If you look in the deal section, you will find them focused. And then there is the storage envelopes, the next size down, which is 6 7/8 by 5. So a good standard size. This is perfect if you also have coordinating stamps that you want to tuck in with your dies. And then there are the little baby sidekick ones. These are perfect for those little lawn fawn sets, the little mini sets, or if you have some of the mini expressions from Creative Expressions. These are great little dies just to keep those tiny, tiny things organized. And today, regardless of size, one of these 3, 40% off. Big savings. 40%, 40%. So get stocked up, get organized, get ready to get all of your dies into all of the things. And then that way 2023 is going to be all about crafting because you'll know where all of your stuff is. So that is what we have today for die storage. I just need a little swig of my coffee. And let's see what else we've got over here. So, who has taken a class with Darlene for embossing powder? Who loves doing embossing powder techniques, embossing your sentiments? Well, today we have the Sizzix heat tool. Excuse me, and this is the one that I use. This is the one that I have usually right here beside me. It's still in my my toolkit that I took away, but this is the Sizzix heat tool. Fabulous because it gets nice and hot for melting embossing powder. It does have a switch to do dual heat levels. So you can do a lighter heat level or a more intense heat. My words are failing me, but you can make it stronger or weaker in your airflow, whether you're heating or drying a project or doing the heat embossing. But I love this that it's got the multiple switch. It's got the little foot stand or kickstand so that you can just set it on your desk. And it's great for all of those heat embossing techniques. Today, 30% off. Big savings. And you know what? This might fit in a stocking. It'd be a great stocking stuffer. It would go great with our embossing gift bundle that we have. You could get the gift bundle, you could get the heat tool, put it all together, give it to someone who is just getting started in embossing, or maybe is a long-time embosser, but just needs some new stuff. So that is the Sizzix heat tool for, I just threw the little sign away, 30% off. But there's more. There's more. We've been doing a lot of playing with flowers and things in the last year. So why not grab one of our paper sculpting kits, also from Sizzix. So this is a great little kit. This is also the one that I've got. think I can open this. There we go. It has three amazing sculpting tools. This is for molding your flowers, molding your die cut shapes so they've got more dimension. We've got a quilling end to this if you like doing some paper quilling. This has a little weeding tool if you need help getting stuff out of your die cut. It does come with an awesome set of scissors, a pair of the reverse grip tweezers, and then there are two pads as well. There's more of a thick foam pad, and there's this smaller pad that go underneath your paper for when you are sculpting. And it really is a versatile tool if you want to add some dimension to your die cuts. If you've ever seen any of Chris's learning lives or Scrap Your Scrap videos, she does a lot of paper molding, and this is a really great set of tools just to keep handy. I tend to keep mine in this case, but we may have some solutions over here that'll also give you a place to store this. Today only, this paper sculpting kit is 40% off. Lots of 40s today, lots of big savings. You're going to want to scoop these up. Again, another great gift item as well.
Sherry,
Yes.
back a tool or so. Lucy is asking whether the switch on the heat tool also changes the amount of air, or is it just the heat level?
Good question, Lucy. So I don't think I was using my words properly. It does affect the flow of heat. So the lower setting means it's less strong air. The higher setting is stronger air. It does not change the actual heat of the air that's flowing out. It just changes how much air is coming out. So very good question. Again, 7:30 in the morning. Not enough coffee, and I apologize. My words weren't coming to me very well, but great question. And yes, it affects the airflow, not the temperature. The temperature is changed simply by leaving it on a little bit longer. I tend to let my heat gun heat up and blow just kind of into the air before I put it to my project, and that helps the temperature heat up and get you a stronger heat. So hopefully that answers your question. All right, so while we're talking tools, we have the die, brush, and pick accessory kit. This is a Tim Holtz. The black color, the little signature, this is all about Tim. So this little brush tool is fantastic if you've got really intricate dies. I used it recently. Now I can't remember what die I used it for. I think I was cutting something out for a class. And this, you just rub it over the die as you've removed it from the paper, and it gets all those little bits out. And it just makes it really easy versus trying to poke each one, trying to tap each one. This little pick will just run over your dies and pop all the little pieces out. And then sometimes you do need a little bit more of an intricate poke. So the pokey tool, as we call it, or the die pick, as you know, the official name for it. This is great for poking out those little bits that won't come out with the brush. And sometimes, again, when you've got a very delicate die, it sticks in the die. So this will go in the little die holes and pop your shape out. Easy peasy. This little guy here is a magnet, and it fits on the end of this tool. Let's see if they have a picture here, right here. And I don't know if it's going to show up very well, but it fits on the end of your tool.
It doesn't
so that
fit on the end, Sherry. We've
Pardon
tried
me?
it. It does not fit on the end. The picture is wrong.
Okay. Well, then you can use the magnet just by hand and use it to pick up any dies that you may have hidden in your little bits and your scraps. And this will help you keep all those metal bits safe and handy. If you don't have one of our little magnetic die bowls, you could also just put it off to the side and put your dies on it so you don't lose them. So, oh, I didn't tell you the deal. I'm getting so excited about the stuff, I forgot to tell you the deal. So these die brushes with pick is 30% off today. Big savings, and very versatile tool. And of course, in Tim's signature black. Next up, something that is a cut above, but we have Sizzix scissors. both the large size, so this one is 8 inches, the smaller size, these are 6 inches in the mint julep handle. They are titanium coated, so that means that if you're cutting foam tape, if you're cutting something that's really sticky, they're going to clean really easily. I'm looking here. I don't seem to have mine handy, but I love how comfortable these grips are. Now, they are not a squishy grip. They kind of look like they'd be squishy, but they're not. But they do have a very nice finish, and they are a little bit more comfortable in your hands than, say, a hard plastic scissor head. They just really super comfortable, and the different lengths allow you to do different kinds of cutting. So the smaller one would be more suited to your fussy cutting. The big ones, as I'm learning, and this is not, I mean, I always just used my small scissors because I was too lazy to find a bigger pair of scissors. But the longer handles are actually good if you're doing long cuts. So maybe you're dovetailing a really large piece of paper, or maybe you want just a nice long straight cut. The fewer snips you make, the more chance you have of getting it straight. So having long bladed scissors actually helps you get straighter cuts when you're making large cuts. So we've got both those sizes, uh, great grips and comfortable, perfect for a stocking, 30% off, both of them, 30% off savings today. Great deals, and everybody can use an extra pair of scissors. I mean, it's something that you could give to a crafty friend. Say, here's something new, something uh, to add to your craft bin or your storage stuff, and take on your crops, take to your classes, take to the cottage. You can always use an extra pair of scissors, especially when they're 30% off. Now, I've shown you a couple tools. We talked about the sculpting kit. We talked about the die and pick pokey tools. We talked about the scissors. Well, where are you going to put them? Well, we have two storage solutions today for tools. First off, there is the Tim Holtz black small tool storage case, as he calls it. And this is a great little pouch. It's got a really great, easy, clean surface because you know our stuff does get dirty no matter how well we take care of them. You open it up, there's this great big pouch that is perfect for storing those sculpting tools and those die picks. And then for that little magnet per se, or maybe just to put your lid in for your pokey tool while you're using it, we've got a smaller pocket on front here. And you can see that Tim's got them all tucked in there and super easy to keep track of. And you know what, if you don't want to use them for your crafting, then you could use them as a travel case. You could put your power cords in here. There's so many uses you could use for any kind of storage case. And today, this case is only $10. $10. Are you doing a Secret Santa swap? Are you doing something where there's a hard limit on what you need to spend? $10. And if you look at that, that is more than half price, more than half off. So a really great deal on that Tim Holtz storage case.
I use
If
one
you
of those
want
in the
something,
car.
yes, you could put one of those in the car. You know what? Even if you, with it being that black, that Tim Holtz black, even if you've got boys in your life that you need to provide a storage case for, they don't need to know that it's Tim Holtz. They don't need to know that it was meant for crafting. You could really make, maybe even stuff some candy in it, give it as a nice little Secret Santa gift. It would be lots of fun. And then my last deal of the day as an option to storage, if you want something a little bit flatter, maybe something that just tucks into your craft bag. This is also called a storage case. It has the mint julep outline. It's more of a gray finish to it. But when you open it up, you've got little pockets here that you could put those sculpting tools in. You could put your scissors in. You could put extra things in here. So whether it's your sticky grids or your maybe a couple of those, even those little storage die pockets if you're going to a crop. And then there's a little pocket up here too. This is where I tend to keep my things that I absolutely need to know where they are. Put them right in the top where they are easy to find. So here, let me flip it around. They've got the scissors, the sculpting tool. They've actually got pieces of paper in here. and then other small storage items in that top pocket, fold nice and flat. And I actually really like that little closure. It's not Velcro that may or may not stay stuck. It's not a magnet that may or may not stay stuck. This keeps it nice and snug and makes sure nothing is falling out. Today only 10%, or sorry, $10. That's 60% off. Um, Again, maybe it doesn't even go to a crafter. Maybe it is going to someone, or maybe someone who does different crafting. So maybe they do jewelry making, or maybe they do sewing and quilting. Everyone needs somewhere to hold their tools. So this is a great little set for that. And that is that, folks. All kinds of storage, all kinds of tools, all from our friends at Sizzix. A little recap. So we've got this, and I put everything away. So I'll go through my signs. We've got the tool storage case for $10. We've got the Tim case for $10. $10, $10. We had scissors at 30% off. We had that die brush and pick for 30% off. We had the sculpting kit for 40% off. The heat tool for 30% off. Storage pockets, 40% off, and then great deals on these storage binders as well. I don't know where my other signs are, but you know what? You don't need to look at this. You can just go right to the website, papercraftersworkshop.ca, click on the homepage banner, and it will take you to all the deals. Now, don't forget about our holiday gift bundles. I did show those in last night's video. And you know what? You may find some extra goodies to go with the items that you are purchasing today. And don't forget to ask for your magazine. Purchase of $30 or more gets you a free Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine. Gorgeous inspiration right in your pocket, and they would fit in a stocking as well. See, Tiny Matt just wants to go back to bed. Tiny Matt, we've got work to do today, so let's get some coffee. Let's have our breakfast, and everyone, I wish you a wonderful day. Take care. We will see you again next Monday morning at 7:30. More deals coming.